Good day, everybody. So, what we're looking at here is the New World Expedition 101. They're showing off one of their expeditions or dungeons, whatever you want to say. And I kind of want to check it out and see what they're going to be showing. Alright, let's dive right into it. Now, I love dungeons. I'm a big fan of them. Tanks, DPS, healers. I love the Holy Trinity. The Trinity. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Welcome to Expeditions. 5-player dungeon crawls that will take you deep into the darkest and most perilous recesses of Eternum. In Expeditions, you'll face unique and challenging foes, solve elaborate riddles and puzzles.
I remember that spear guy. He's a pain. I remember him all too well. It was a hard time. At least trying to fight him and some of the people in the previous PvP area. It's one of the spots he was in.
And discover rare and powerful.
With this showing, I hope that they have increased difficulties that you can do, and it's not just capped at 60, and that's it. I hope that harder stuff that you can say past 60, like soft cap, and then going up once you get better equipment. You know what I mean? Harder stuff. I guess you could say like Mythic from World of Warcraft, you know? Harder and harder and harder, because, I don't know, I feel like that could be fun.
Items that will aid you in your journey through Eternum.
That's just me, though.
Today we'll be taking a look at the Lazarus Instrumentality, an expansive subterranean ruin filled with ancient secrets, where something stirs deep in the dungeon's heart. As you coordinate your team to tackle the expedition,
I don't know how I feel about the sound, the little twirl that the sword and shield does. I don't know how I feel about the sound it does.
As you coordinate your team to tackle the expedition, you'll want to remember a few key factors.
I just noticed these was lighting up and unlit up. See how it's lit up? This one's lit up. He's standing on it. But I think when somebody else stands on this one, it lights up.
Remember a few key factors.
Oh yeah, you just
Expeditions are meant to be some of the most challenging missions in New World.
So I wonder what that's going to be a puzzle.
Make sure your team is properly outfitted with potions, tinctures.
See, this is one thing I never really took advantage of in the preview. Food buffs and pots. Never really had to. Never really had. The healing pots I did use, but the buff pots for resistances and stuff did never really get around to doing. Definitely want to this time around.
Coatings, and ammunition. The wisest adventurers will also make sure to strategize team roles, with players designating healer, tank, and DPS responsibilities accordingly.
You have a five-man tank, healer. Wait. Oh, that's 5. I totally miscounted that. So you get 5 tank, healer, and 3 DPS, or you can have an off tank like tank, healer, tank, and 2 DPS, and you can have the tank swap in and out if they need to, just for helping the healer, or have 2 healers. But I don't know if having 2 healers would be the best idea, because I'm pretty sure healing now also generates threat. So having 2 tanks might be beneficial, because you know you're gonna have your off weapon and then a main weapon. And since sword is a strength priority over dex, like I'm gonna be running sword and shield with great axe. That's what I'm gonna be running. You could have somebody with the hammer maybe. But you know what I mean. Have an off tank, 2 tanks, or you can swap between DPSs. There's loads of different ways you can customize your parties. Like you can have, there's too much.
With your preparations complete and your team assembled, it's time to descend into the Lazarus Instrumentality.
I want to try the spear. Just play with it. The bonk.
Enemies and expeditions will be plentiful. In this mission, you'll be facing a variety of ancient foes. Ancients wield powerful magical attacks and can switch from close range to ranged combat in an instant.
I remember that spear guy.
As you progress further into the level, you'll come across puzzles that will test your wit as well as your fighting prowess.
There's that little thing
For
on the ground
example,
again.
This glyph puzzle will require your team to seal a network of doors by triggering a series of switches etched upon the dungeon floor.
I guess I should just let it go instead of just...
Each expedition is filled with unique lore that will help you achieve a deeper and more nuanced understanding about the history of
appreciate a
Eternum,
rich lore.
the secrets of the island, the true nature of Azoth, and the truth behind what happened to the ancients.
I spent a lot of my time in the preview.
You'll also occasionally encounter...
Let's pause it so I don't miss anything. I spent a lot of the time in the preview just hunting around for the pages. I wish I would have took screenshots and stuff just to save it. Then again, some of them may be due to change from the preview to now, which I guess a lot of them back then wouldn't have lined up now if they did change. But I still wish I took screenshots of each of the individual papers I found, because I found a lot. I went through almost every single building just looking for them. I enjoy lore. I'm a lore buff. What can I say?
Unique NPCs in expeditions. Here, Scylla has a task for our adventurers. While some of these characters have good intentions, there are also those who only wish to stifle your party's progress.
I wonder if it's going to be the same NPCs each time around in the dungeon, unless they have like a rotation of NPCs in a single dungeon. Just for some variety, you know? I can respect like a little mini boss.
And while no expedition is complete without a boss encounter, it turns out Scylla was only the gatekeeper for an even more dangerous and mighty foe.
The guy they shut off.
Well, we'd love...
They should have made it more stiff. I'm sorry. I don't know the right word for it. But if you look at his shoulder right here, it stretches. It doesn't feel like it's stone.
We'd love to show you more.
You know?
We think the best way to experience an expedition is to play it yourself. The Lazarus Instrumentality is but one of the many epic and challenging expeditions available on Eternum. We can't wait for you to discover them along with the countless other adventures available to you in New World. New World releases August 31st, 2021. With a closed beta beginning on July 20th. Make sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest updates and news.
But I am definitely looking forward to July. Definitely looking forward to July. But I like that they have some NPCs that may offer you maybe special things for like quest rewards. Maybe you don't fight the final boss, but you get a different type of thing. Like a different loot pool, you know? Or you can fight her, get her loot pool, drop, and the boss. But she could offer a different route, maybe? I think it'd be interesting. Because I don't think all of them are going to be the exact same, or they have NPC that you fight, can or can't fight, and then the boss. That would be a little bit... I guess you could say it would be kind of copy-paste if they're all somewhat similar. The layouts and all of them, the puzzles and stuff are going to be different in each one. But all I know is I'm definitely looking forward to a like dungeon crawling. I wasn't expecting a 5-man though. I was expecting it to be like a normal 4 or maybe even a 3. A lot of games do 3-man. But a 5-man? That's interesting. Definitely looking forward to that. I wonder if they're ever going to add raids to this.
There are also those who only wish to stifle your party's progress.
I love that you can hear the hammer.
And while no expedition is complete without a boss encounter, it turns out Scylla was only the gatekeeper for an even more dangerous and mighty foe.
This guy,
well, we'd love to show you more. We think the best way to experience...
What they're showing here, they have a ancient one, Angry Earth one. I don't know what the last boss Angry Earth one.
Experience an expedition is to play it yourself.
I don't even know what this one would be. It looks like it's a lost one.
The Lazarus Instrumentality is but one of the many epic and challenging expeditions available on Eternum. We can't wait for you to discover them along with the countless other adventures available to you in New World.
They're gonna have a pirate one.
New World releases August 31st, 2021, with a closed beta beginning on July 20th. Make sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest updates and news about the game, and we can't wait.
But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. I like what I am seeing so far, minus the the little twirl that the Sword and Shield does, which I'm still not a fan. I like the twirl itself, like the spin. That's all handy dandy, but where is it? Where's that little twirl?
Today we'll be taking a look at the last...
Where was it? It just doesn't sound...
As you coordinate your team to tackle the expedition,
impactful.
You'll want to remember a few...
Wasn't here. Do you know what I mean?
Expeditions are meant to be...
Good spear throw, but I don't know. I don't remember where the twirl was.
Complete and your team assembled. It's time to descend.
Oh yeah, see, there's what I was talking about before. This guy, you have two tankish people, so you have an off tank. This one's just full DPS, probably has a great axe, or I don't know what weapon he has. He just has a hammer. This one has a spear, sword, and shield. Is that a rapier and shield? Does he just have a shield on his back? This one has a sword and shield. Wait, can you have? No, you can't do rapier.
It's time.
No, it's a regular sword. But you have two tanks-ish people, an off tank, two of them, two tanks. They can switch between weapons, go in. They're strong, of course. You get a spear. They have both of them have spears. So they both win just by looking at this. Wait, no. That's not a spear. He's holding it differently. Wait, is that... No, where's the... 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one? It looks like he's holding a life staff, doesn't it? Bow, spear, sword and shield, hammer... Where's the fifth one?
It's time to descend into the Lazarus instrumentality.
I know the fifth guy was using a... There's a hammer guy.
Enemy...
There's the... Oh, it's a musket. So he is going dex, though.
And expeditions will be plentiful. In this mission, you'll be facing a variety...
And that guy's using a spear.
...of ancient foes.
Who is the healer?
Ancients wield powerful magical attacks and can switch from close range to ranged combat in an instant.
Alright, let's see this healer.
As you... Puzzles that will test your wit.
1, 2, 3. It's still only 4.
As well as your fighting.
There's that guy. So he has a sword.
And prowess.
A rapier.
For example, this glyph puzzle will...
So the life staff user is using a rapier as the secondary. I don't know which weapon would really even be all that great for a full-on healer, though. Because there's no other secondary weapon that has focus as a substat to the main stat. So we just got the gauntlet, which has a main stat of intelligence, which pairs well with the fire staff. Which I still wish the gauntlets were more of a melee focus, just like a magical melee focus for when people get too close to a fire, like a mage, that they can switch to a closer range style. I guess it is still a close range, which it's Arctic Breath style attack with its, I guess you could say flamethrower, but it's ice Arctic Breath. If you get what I mean. You have ice walls, you have blizzards that are pretty close, but that's off topic.
Require your team to seal it.
I can't wait to play it. I hope I get able to play it on July 20th, and I will see you all in the world, hopefully. But until the next video, guys, take care, be well. Sorry I ended up rambling. We all know how I get. I get a little more excited, and I just keep talking about New World, because I can't wait to play. I'll see you all later. Take care, be well, stay safe out there, everybody. If you have anything to add, feel free to add it in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to chat you up. Feel free to chat us up in Discord as well. You can find a link in the description. You can contact me anywhere if I'm live streaming. Stop by, talk to me about New World. I love talking about New World, clearly. But, yeah, I'll see you all soon. Take care and be well.